Hey there, engineers. ¿Cómo están? How are all of you? Ooh, it sounds like many of you are excited to get our test started today. Well, we're going to need quite a few things as well as some time. So I'm going to get started by reading off what materials we need from my list. Are you ready to listen and then get started, engineers? Great, let me check out my list. So we need 4 pieces of cardboard, 2 longer and 2 shorter pieces. We also need scissors, string, some strong tape, and something that rolls, even though this looks like a bike helmet. So, let's go ahead and gather what we can. So I need 4 pieces of cardboard, 2 longer, 2 shorter, tape and scissors, tape, scissors, string, okay, and something that can roll. Got 2 somethings. All right, so I left my first model means example, taped together so I could look at it and remember how to make the hill. Okay, I see the 2 long pieces that make the hill and the bottom of the hill. And the bottom is what holds everything together. So let's fold this piece up here that is going to become our hill. So if I leave that there, so I can see this as a reference, I'm gonna fold here. So look, you just fold right there, and I like to fold both ways, engineers, to make sure the fold stays. So I fold this way, and then flip it. Make sure to pinch and fold. So that way it stays. Great. Now we're going to make some cuts. I'll take apart the parts of my hill so that we can see where to cut. All right, see? So we're gonna make these same cuts along our pieces of cardboard, so follow along with me. All right, so this is the hill, and it's gonna have a cut here. Let me look at my first hill. So maybe go about halfway. And you're gonna cut on each side of the fold, like that. You wanna make it a little thick, and then you could pull this and then cut it. All right, see that? And then this is the top here, and this bottom piece is gonna have 2 cuts. So let me get my other long piece, and I'm gonna make, and you try to wanna line this one up with this one. And it's okay if it's not exactly perfect, engineers, because you can modify it after. There's one cut, and then I'm gonna put one back here for the back. And then, so I have my 2 long pieces and then my 2 short pieces. I need to look at those. So this is the back. No, this is the front part. I need a cut on the top and a cut on the bottom. And this is gonna go about here. So you gotta measure these and see that you gotta cut pretty far in, actually. Oops. That's okay. Remember, you pull it and cut it. So I have my cut on top, and I still need a cut on the bottom. Do a little differently this time. There we go. Okay, so that has 2, and the back one has just 1 cut on the bottom. All right. Make it straight. Alrighty, I think that's all my cuts. All right, so our bent hill has 1 cut on it, see? And we're gonna tape the back piece onto this. All right, like so. And the bottom has 2 cuts for the 2 legs that support the hills. The front leg also has 2, oh no, sorry, this is the bottom with the 2 cuts. The front also has 2 cuts. So it can move into the top and to the bottom piece. And you know what, scientists? We should just start putting it together. Let's do the legs first. You will need tape for this part. So I'm gonna put the bottom over here and just take the legs and the hill. So I like to get 2 pieces of tape, about almost the size of my finger. So let's do 1, 2. And you should ask for an adult for help if you have tape like Maestra does. All right, so I like to get the short piece that's gonna go on the top, put tape on the bottom, and then get the back. And make sure that your back piece is the one with 1 cut, and that's gonna go on the bottom. Yes. So you're gonna just put it like straight, but leave a little bit of a gap. So it looks like they're connected like this, but then you're gonna fold it and get the other tape to guide it. Like that. Like so. Great. Now the bottom piece oh, I almost forgot a leg. This one goes here. So the front leg, almost forgot it, científicos. I'll put it in and slide it in like so. So now we're gonna get the bottom that has the 2 cuts and slide it into the legs bottoms. Ooh, but I'm sensing a problem that I have to fix. Oh wait, can I just flip it? No. So scientists, I just made a mistake, and so I just have to tape this the other way. So I'm glad that that happened in front of you. Engineers are able to solve problems like this all the time. All right. And now we can insert this and then stick the bottom here into these pieces. Oops, that's gonna have to be modified. I'll fix it later. All right, so do you have the bottom piece sticking out a little bit in the front? Good, so we're actually going to fold that up into this piece and then tape it to lodge it under the hill, and this is gonna help keep it all together. So make sure you, again, you fold it, and you're gonna put some tape here. Remember to fold it both ways and pinch it so that it stays really tight. And you roll the tape like that. Put it right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to modify this a bit. I can fix that. All right, so it should stay up now. And if you're missing a leg like Maestra, that's okay. You could work on it tonight. But otherwise, did your heel stay up? It's okay if you're still working on it like me. So now we're gonna try to do some tests. And this is when you'll need string and the car, or another rolling item. You will need to tie a knot If you're not sure how to do that, ask an adult for help. We're also going to wrap this string around the car's wheels. I'm using a thick string so all of you can see what I'm doing, but I suggest that you use a thinner string. Watch what I do and try to do it at home with your string and the car. How did it go? Great, well, let's test it out. All right, just pull it. Okay. Just going up. What do you notice, engineers? How did your car do going up the hill? I noticed that my car went up fine, but I had a hard time controlling it. I wish the string didn't move so much. I wonder if there's a way to control it. Let me test some things. Okay, maybe I can hold this here and just pull this part. It's easier to control. I don't want to hold it like that. Maybe if I put this down. Oh, engineers. When I put my finger over the string, that helped control it. Should I tape it down to the cardboard? Oh, you're right. I wouldn't be able to pull the string. You know, my parents used to have this container that stored their water hose. And when you wanted to pull the hose out, you had to pull it through a hole. It controlled the hose and kept it from going all over the place. I bet if I punctured a hole through my hill, I could pull the string through it and have more control. I'm gonna have to do this with a pen, and I would suggest that you have an adult do this for you. Great, now you're gonna put the string through your hole, and it's easier for me to put it with something thin, so I put them together like that, kind of pinch them, and slip it through. You can also use it to, there you go, and pull it. Great, now you should be able to pull your car. Ooh, how does that work for ya? Oh, I'm gonna do it again. I think it's better too. So now that we've got the pulling down, I'm now wondering what would happen if we were to push the car and let it fall back. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't work that well. Let's try again. All right. So it's not really working and the string doesn't have as much control. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Well, our time is up for today and we will have to plan tonight and test again tomorrow. I'm gonna add another hill onto this side to see how we can test out the pushing effect. I'm gonna find a way to also keep the car's string from falling out. Or I guess I have a new question. How do I stop it from moving? I'll think tonight. Tomorrow we'll test out our hill one more time and seeing if pushing and pulling moves our objects. Well, see you tomorrow, scientists. Enjoy the rest of the show.